Good morning, everybody. Money Banks here. Getting ready to shoot a little video on my Chrysler Aspen. It's a beautiful sunny morning. Thought it would be a great day to catch up on some well-needed yard work and give my Aspen a good little bath since she really needed. She ain't been washed in a long time. You can see from the title of this video the reason why I decided to shoot the video about my Aspen today. Scotty Kilmer, or whatever his name is, he's only one of the most viewed auto channels on YouTube. He's even viewed more than Top Gear. And although he's a well-respected auto mechanic and I respect his opinion about a lot of things, some of the vehicles that he shoots his videos about and some of the vehicles that he talk about in general, some of the things that he say about I don't necessarily agree with. Same goes for the Cadillac Escalade. He doesn't speak very highly of it either. And you should hear how bad he talks about anybody who buys a used Mercedes. In fact, he rarely has anything positive to say about any vehicles other than Toyotas or Ford. I own a lot of vehicles, and I have owned a lot of vehicles in the past. So I have a lot of personal experience, not only with working on these vehicles, but with driving them and maintaining them. So I guess opinions are opinions, to each his own. Well, starting off, to tell you a little bit about my Aspen, I bought it years ago. Very low miles. I can't remember exactly how many miles was on it, but they were very low miles. So most of the miles that's been put on this truck, I put them on myself between me and my wife, carting our kids around. It was 5. We just recently had another baby, so now it's 6. Yes, we haul 6 children around in this Chrysler Aspen, and it does a darn good job at it. You're not only looking at one of the most dependable SUVs that I've ever owned. This thing is also a delivery room. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it correctly. It's also a delivery room. My middle son, which is 1.5, was delivered right here in this very seat. Going 110 miles an hour down Interstate 77. This thing roared down the highway at over 100 miles an hour for just about a half an hour straight with no overheating, didn't blow up the motor or anything, no problems. Still runs like a champ almost 2 years later. This is a limited edition Aspen, equipped with the 5.7 liter Hemi engine. Shown here nice and dirty, heavily used, heavily abused, and still going strong. Over the last few years, the only real maintenance that I've had to do was batteries, oil changes. Well, I only replaced the battery once. I don't know why I'm saying batteries. But regular oil changes, I replaced the battery. And, well, I haven't replaced the front tires that often. But the back tires don't match right now because I replace those quite often. Because, yeah, I burn them off. Sorry about all the noise. People only want to drive by when I start talking. Well, I'm going to start this baby up and let y'all hear the custom exhaust. First off, here I'll show you the mileage. 174,781. I might have misquoted it a little bit on a comment that I left on Scotty Kilmer's video, so I'm going to have to go back and change that. I think I put like 900 and something miles at the end. It's only 781, but it's all good. Most of these miles was put on by me and my family, and they've been trouble-free, dependable miles. This thing starts up every time. No check engine lights, no warning lights. Everything's all good to go. Problems mechanically with this vehicle doesn't exist. As you can see, it's heavily used, very dirty. It's just used every day, hauling around my kids from school, work, everywhere that we gotta go. We pretty much use this vehicle. It's definitely a family vehicle. You can see all the restraints and car seats in the back. So it's definitely used heavily for family use. The reason why I state that so heavily is because a family can be pretty rough on a vehicle, and this one holds up to the task. If you're looking at the red lights that's on my dash, that's just showing that I don't got no seatbelt on and that my emergency brake is implied. Engaged. Sorry about that. So this is my 2007 two-wheel drive Chrysler Aspen limited edition, 5.7 liter Hemi engine equipped. Sunroof, wood grain, power everything, fully loaded. And like I said, mechanically, no problems ever existed with this truck. Electronically, the only problem that I've ever had with this truck, which I'm going to show you right now, is this, my radio. Of course, we can get plenty of sound, and it sounds real good. But for some reason, I can't get my screen to light up. So I'm going to have to replace the stereo. But other than that, I haven't had any problems with this vehicle over the many years that I've owned it and the many miles that we've put on it. Good suspension, good handling, plenty of power, comfortable, good air conditioning, good heat, good electronics because everything works other than that one issue that I just showed you. So now we'll get out so you can check out my exhaust, see what you think about how it sounds. Of course, not visible because I wanted everything on this truck to stay factory. Just a single exhaust. So I hope y'all can hear that good. That's what that's sounding like. It came factory with 20-inch wheels, so tires get kind of expensive for it. Like I said, I replaced the back tires a lot more than the front because I do burn them. Factory equipped with trailer hitch, which I do have a hitch in the back that I use from time to time just for some light towing. When I first bought my Chrysler Aspen, I bought it because I didn't have a third row in my Cadillac Escalade down there, and my family had outgrown it. And I didn't really like the Aspen because I felt like it looked too much like a minivan. But after all I've been through with this wonderful vehicle, I can't think of anything bad to say about it. It's been a great vehicle. If I had to give it a rating from 1 to 10, I would probably give it probably an 8 on performance and dependability, and for looks I would probably give it about a 7. And like I stated before, Scotty Kilmer is a very intelligent, respected mechanic, and I know a lot of people value his opinion, but not everything that he states is always correct. especially with him talking about the Aspen and how the Chrysler Aspen factory shut down and everything like that. I don't think he has his facts right on that. It's not because they made a horrible vehicle. It's just that Chrysler made some bad financial decisions and they launched this vehicle at a very bad time when we were pretty much in a recession. And as far as trying to release the Chrysler Aspen as like a luxury edition of the Durango, it just didn't make sense to anybody because it couldn't compete as a luxury SUV compared to a Navigator or an Escalade. But it's okay, Scotty. Still respect you, still love you. You just didn't know. Scotty didn't know. Scotty didn't know. Scotty didn't know. Scotty didn't know. So it's all right, man. Scotty just didn't know. So if you like this video, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the Chrysler Aspen or your personal vehicle. Or if you've owned a Chrysler Aspen or a Dodge Durango, let me know about your personal experience with it. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. So until next time, thanks for viewing. I gotta get up out of here because Scotty didn't know.